Olá você que acompanha este canal, este perfil e as demais redes em que eu estou ainda podendo postar. Bom, já estou gravando tarde da noite, cansado. Um vídeo chato pra caramba, mas um pouco informativo. Que agora a gente tem que refutar e expor as oposições controladas. Aprenda de uma vez por todas o que é uma oposição controlada. Bom, é uma pessoa paga ou não pelo sistema para desinformar as pessoas que estão despertando na Matrix. Um exemplo, a gatinha dos teóricos conspiracionistas é a Débora G. Barbosa, que é mais uma oposição controlada. Ela mesma deu palestra no Rotary Club, que é uma sociedade paramaçônica. Além dessa oposição controlada, existem aqueles que são mais venerados ainda. Bom, lá importado dos americanos, temos o pai das teorias e não verdades conspiratórias lá nos Estados Unidos. Nicolas, mas você fala as mesmas coisas? Oposições controladas misturam verdades com mentiras, igual a religião faz, porque senão ninguém estaria lá dentro. Como assim eles misturam, Nicolas? Bom, na religião você tem que fazer o jejum para Deus por causa daquele negócio, em favor daquele negócio e tudo mais. O jejum existe. Dá para se praticar o que se praticava lá? Dá para se praticar o que se praticava lá. Mas é necessário? Tem base nas escrituras para fazer no dia de hoje? É daquele jeito que os líderes religiosos ensinam? Não, aí está a mentira. Então se baseia em algo que existiu, que é verdadeiro, mas que pegam numa só significância e assim eles montam as mentiras deles. Então a mesma coisa com esses oposições controladas. Eles misturam as verdades dos senhores do mundo que eles existem com as mentiras deles, depois que o público começa a acompanhar e pensa que tudo que eles vão falar daí em diante é fundamentável, é pesquisável, é verdadeiro. E óbvio que não é. Então, pai idolatrado salve dos canais youtubianos aqui é o safado do Alex Jones. Bom, o Alex Jones ficou muito conhecido quando ele rompeu o véu do mistério que se passava no Bohemian Groove, quando o grupo de satanistas, esses políticos mentirosos e talvez até religiosos da época dele, ele invadiu e viu e filmou num flagra o culto ao Moloch, ao culto à grande coruja, grande para eles, de 2 ou 3 metros de altura, já não lembro mais. E assim que ele expôs, ficou muito conhecido pelo público. Bom, teve o estopim, mas um pouco depois de tudo isso aí, a coisa desandou. Veja, por exemplo, num DVD que o Rubens aí defende esse palhaço, olha como ele leva a sério os assuntos.
O processo de implantação do governo único mundial segue a todo vapor. É como uma locomotiva nos trilhos, e a cada estação, novidades terríveis vão surgindo. E nós vamos tomando conhecimento. Mas agora já é tarde, porque o trem já está nos trilhos e a viagem está em curso.
Yeah, the rabbit. That was some funny stuff.
O final, a última estação, você já sabe qual é. E em quem nós podemos confiar para nos trazer as notícias do que está acontecendo em Copenhague. Bom, os que se dizem de mentes sãs, nós não podemos.
Tá vendo? Então eu não precisava mostrar muita coisa, mas vamos mostrar mais 2 coisas que prova o ponto de que ele é mais uma oposição das demais, de muitas oposições controladas. Ele foi num podcast bem conhecido, ele tinha um com seu parceiro que também é outro besta, mas ele foi e aparentou ser uma pessoa super normal, uma pessoa que sabe o que fala, uma pessoa centrada, uma pessoa que merece o nosso respeito.
Tell them their thing. Tell them their thing.
Oh, somebody, one reached out to me today. One reached out to me.
I'm sorry your kids are dead. I didn't kill them.
One reached out to me today and offered me 6 figures to punch you in the face on the fucking show. I'm not kidding about this.
And by the way,
I would never.
No, he's gonna do it.
No, I'm not.
No, he is.
Was that Posner?
No, I'm not.
Was that Posner?
No, I'm not gonna say who it was.
I'm gonna let you do it.
No, I refuse. And by the way, no.
You're a big guy. Come on.
By the way, listen to me. I won't do it.
I'll do it
We'll
for you.
split them. No, do not.
No.
Oh,
Alex,
that's
stop.
like 5 punches.
Alex, stop.
No, you give me a punch.
I don't want to do
He got
that.
a jaw.
I got
He got a jaw.
it. I got this as an offer.
He's got a steel jaw.
I don't know.
I want you to get your
I don't know.
$500,000.
I don't know. Not if it's $500,000.
Split it
This
with
shit
him.
Give me
we
a
already
little
would.
one. Hey, give
No,
me a
I'm
little
not
one.
fucking doing it.
See, I already let you.
Because
I did
he's
it.
got money. He's got money to defend himself. I'm just a broke
No, I
co-host.
swear I will not. I waive all stuff. It's mutually agreed contract. Do it
No,
for the family.
I want to.
Here, the
Listen,
family's on
Alex,
Just give it a leg
Alex,
slap.
no, Alex.
I'm bad. Here.
No, Alex,
I'm a bad person. I question things. I'm evil.
I don't want any of this shit right now.
I'm gonna cry.
Sim, claro, devemos continuar mantendo respeito. Bom, se já não bastasse isso, ele também teve que apoiar uma outra besta oposição controlada aqui do Brasil, que é o Jair Bozo, que é o nosso ex-marionete da República Brasileira, e apoiou o Bozo e as suas ideias nazistas e fascistas. Bom, e ele estava junto com o filhinho amado, idolatrado, salve salve, do Bozo. E olha que só, que coisa bonita de se ver esses dois juntos. Olha a imbecilidade de alguém muito respeitável, que a gente tem que levar tudo que ele fala a sério. Veja.
Well, here we are with the son of the Brazilian president, who's a real maverick. Really only second only to Trump, promoting nationalism, God, family, country, and of course they tried to murder him, they stabbed him, but he's won the presidency and he's really caused a rebirth in Brazil. And his son is here at CPAC. This is really a great epic moment. And we're so blessed to talk to you, sir.
I say thank you for the opportunity, Alex. Big fan of you. You don't even know, but a couple of years ago, I sent an email for you trying to be the InfoWars guy in Brazil.
Well, we wish we'd have got that email. We're small.
No, you're great.
So tell us about the relationship between Trump, InfoWars, and just the ideas in Brazil and what was already there, what your father stands for, and the fights he's been through. People need to know he's a champion, a lion with hyenas around him.
Yeah, we are together, not only on trades, but also in the culture issue, fighting against all of those globalism that trying to bring to our countries a universal kind of government. So it's what is happening by the United Nations, by European Union, as you can see in the Brexit, and now we are reacting. We are showing to the people that we conservatives, we that want to have a family and all of that, that we have a voice. We have a voice with Trump, we have a voice with Jair Bolsonaro, and we have the most tolerant guys. I mean, when you talk about the stab that my father got attacked during the elections period, election time, much of the press, they don't say that this step was made by a former member of the Socialism and Liberty Party in Brazil. So extreme left. They don't even use extreme left. They don't use extreme right or far right. So we are the best guys to keep Brazil going on the way of the freedom and of the prosperity. And thanks God, we are in a very good situation.
Let's speak to that. Bernie Sanders campaign people all over the tape saying they want to put people in camps. They want to kill everybody. That's what communists do. Your father was almost killed by a socialist, by a communist. And when they attack, when they shoot members of Congress like Scalise, they will not say anything.
Yes.
I mean, these people are violent.
Yes, they're really violent, and they really support each other. Like, it's crazy how they don't talk about a lot about it. But if we say something that they can see, that they can get a word and tell that, this guy he wants a dictatorship in Brazil, which it is a real lie. They support, they give this voice everywhere. So we have to be connected, we have to be supporting each other to fight back against these fake news times.
What would you call this global wave of nationalism, of reconnecting with God and family? What would you call this wave? Because it's getting stronger, as you said, with Brexit and everything else that's happening. How far do you think this will go, and how will the forces of globalism strike back?
It's very hard. If you take a look in Chile, you are seeing how the leftists are trying to fight back against Pinheira. In Brazil, it's not happening now, and the best thing to fight against it is cutting their money. If you cut their money, they are very smart when they create the institutes to receive the money. They don't have any kind of moral to send money to this kind of people. Brazil, when we had Dilma Rousseff and Lula da Silva in Brazil as presidents, they were giving our money from a Republic Bank called BNDES to build a port in Cuba, to build subway in Venezuela, and they never pay us back. So this is socialism. If you want to try Bernie Sanders, you don't even have to imagine about the facts. Look to Brazil, look to Venezuela where they are going. And don't think that this is something far away from your reality. Because during the 90s, if you talk to any Venezuelan, that Venezuela would have a dictatorship in this way that they are having with Maduro, no one would believe in that. So please vote for Trump.
In closing, any other points you'd like to make? I just want to speak about the fact that communism never works except with the establishment. And if you tune into the news about Trump or your father, it's nothing but negative. But when you see nothing but negative, you know that person's good. And I think people finally, at least a large portion of people, a majority, now get, wait, when all I see is negative, someone must be good. And I don't know how the media that's lost its power to a great extent is going to survive now. They tried to censor us. That's not working either. It seems like they're losing on every front, and their whole deep state operations are failing. What do you think they're going to do next?
I think they're going to, some of them for sure, they're going to fail. And I think like more and more channels as InfoWars or other independent channels, they're going to start to grow up. I think this is what is going to happen. We are in the internet era. That's why they are crazy trying to control the internet.
I agree. Any other points just about the epic fight your father's in, President Trump, and what you see in the future?
I see the future prosperity. We are only in the first year under a Bolsonaro government in Brazil, and we reduced in 20%, the first year, we reduced in 20% the number of the murders. we are not in a recession anymore. Brazil, we grew up a little bit more than 1% last year, and also generate a little bit more than 1 million jobs. So this is the right way, and I think if we keep going, we will never go back anymore to a socialist system.
And thanks for your support of Israel too, and moving the embassy to Jerusalem.
We are studying that. Not sure if this year. If it's up to me, this year we are going to move the embassy to Jerusalem. But President Bolsonaro said that in the maximum next year, he's going to do that.
So your father is getting stronger while the globalists are getting weaker.
Yes, sure, yes. This is, you can feel that.
But the people have to know this is a total war. People need to go directly to what your father and others have to say. What is the best place to find what he actually says to find out why he's so attacked?
It's his social media. Forget about the mainstream media. If you look to the mainstream media in Brazil, you have, it's the same that I say to you that watch CNN. No, don't watch CNN. Go read a book, get a nice book to do that, or if you want like real information, you go to the independent channels or to the...
And by the way, they're even trying to ban Trump off Twitter now. I know they've talked about trying to restrict your father, so the people have been banned. I know is your father going to stand up against big tech censorship?
This is an interesting case, like, we need other channels too. We are strong in social media, but you're right, Alex. We don't know how much long does it will take. If you see Paul Joseph Watson and all the other guys, especially the small conservative ones that have a channel in the social media, sometimes they just block them, and that's all, and no one even know that.
Well, you're doing a great job, and tell your dad keep it up. He's a real inspiration. We have people like him all over the world, like Nigel Farage and others. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, folks, amazing interview. These other countries signed the secret agreement except Brazil didn't. And now the UN has a war crimes court open for crimes against humanity and are trying to get an indictment of Bolsonaro because he didn't let them rape the hell out of his people.
Claro, para alguém que está despertando da Matrix, gado religioso gospel vai ver e achar isso incrível. Nossa, o cara que fala as mesmas coisas que eu, ele está apoiando também o mesmo presida que eu, porque o comunismo... Ai. Há também aqueles que gostam de acusar os outros, os fariseus mentirosos, os falsos moralistas aqui da internet, e que inclusive ainda mantém contato e não sei o porquê aqui com o meu perfil. Bom, é aqueles que tentam acusar, já que eles não têm argumento contra as minhas publicações, de que eu defendo os homossexuais, as lésbicas, e defendo que o casamento não tem nada de errado, eles não vão pro inferno. Eu quero que um dia um religioso, se for ver esse vídeo, corte esse pedacinho, porque eu vou adorar reagir o que ele está falando sobre. Bom, já que esse pessoal não tem argumento para demonstrar dentro das escrituras que eu estou errado, até porque eles não têm conhecimento nenhum nem de hebraico, nem de grego, e nem também do texto em português, que é o mais importante, mas enfim... Eles gostam de acusar que eu devo ser homossexual ou estou escondendo algum namoradinho, sendo que a maioria que fala isso se esconde atrás de uma foto de perfil. E isso daí não é perfil de homem, mas sim de moleque. Mas enfim, é os falsos moralistas da internet. Pseudos despertos, é claro, sempre tem. Bom, e já que eles gostam de acusar isso, antes de ser acusado de ser gay do que ser religioso, essa vergonha eu não passo mais. Eu espero que esse pessoal com QI lá embaixo e com argumentos ad hominem, eu quero que eles, pelo menos uma vez, usem o raciocínio e procurem nos canaizinhos que eles gostam de acompanhar quem é a panterinha que deve ter um namoradinho escondido aqui. Enfim, eu sei que uma hora ou outra vão remover meus vídeos e o canal também, mas é só falando enquanto eu posso falar. Até mais e tenha uma boa noite, até porque eu estou gravando à noite. Ai, por que eu tenho que trabalhar?